Hi guys, so Radius here, back again for another video on the channel. In this one today then, I'll be reacting to Swansea City's 2-0 away victory against West Bromwich Albion yesterday at the Hawthorns on Monday night. Of course, sometimes guys, these will be live videos, sometimes these will just be normal videos. I fancy doing a bit of a normal video today, so if you guys do enjoy, please do smash a thumbs up. I'm looking forward to seeing your interaction in the comment section. Let me know who your man of the match was, what you thought of the game, and stuff like that. But yeah, very good to get a win last night against West Bromwich Albion. You know, both teams are on poor form coming into the game. West Brom were on dreadful form home and away from home. And for Swansea City then, away from home, we've not been great. But thankfully, that for Swansea City has changed. Let's go on to the lineups then. West Brom lined up with a 4-3-2-1 formation. In goal, Sam Johnson. A back four of Dara O'Shea, Shemi Ajayi, Kyle Bartley, the captain, former Swansea City player, of course, and Connor Townsend. The midfield then was Jason Malumbi, Alex Mowat, and Adam Reach. And the front three then, Grady Diangana, Callum Robertson, and Andy Carroll. For Swansea City then, it was Andy Fisher in goal, a back three of Ben Gamango, Carl North, and Ryan Manning, with the wing backs being Hannes Wolf on the right and Cyrus Christie on the left. Funny enough, usually, you know, it's the other way around with those. Midfield then, Flynn down to Matt Grimes, of course, the usual, and up front it was Joel Perreault, Jamie Patterson, and Michael Obafemi. So my thoughts of the team yesterday before, you know, the game got started, I was pretty happy with the team. You know, Hannes Wolf and Carl Norton were back, who had had some structure to the back line, which has been poor for a couple of weeks now. But yeah, you could see, even with the result, you know, Carl Norton's influence on the team is absolutely ridiculously good. And, you know, when Norton's fit defensively was so much better, and we don't make as many mistakes. Let's go into the game then. The first real chance came from West Bromwich Albion. It was a slow starting game, to be fair. You know, Swansea City trying to keep hold of the ball, West Brom trying to press and win the ball back, and then when they did, Swansea City just went back into their shape, and there wasn't really either many chances in the first half. But the first real chance came from Callum Robertson. It was a good ball from Diangana out wide to Dara O'Shea. It's a really good ball in the middle. Defensively, you could ask questions of Carl Norton here. You know, completely misses his header. But Callum Robertson jumps above Norton, gets a good connection on it, and hits the post. Unlucky for West Brom. But yeah, that's what we've got to be careful of. You know, it was a nothing game and one cross. You know, if that's Andy Carroll, I think that's in the back of the net. So a little bit of luck for the Swans there. Swansea had a chance then just before half time. There was a little bit of confusion on the edge of the box. Swansea trying to get a few shots in. West Brom put a bit of blocks in. Matt Grimes gets a little bit of space towards the edge of the box, fires a shot in, and it was just wide. Wyndham Evans on commentary on Swan TV thought he was in, but from my angle I knew he was going wide. Another chance in before the end of the half. Ryan Manning whips in a delicious cross again. Cyrus Christie, you know, Irish fullbacks there, one fullback to another, and Christie's header gets saved by Sam Johnson. Half time 0-0. Probably to expect it, to be honest. You know, two poor teams on form, you know, coming into a game on Monday night, you could have probably expected to be 0-0. Swans doesn't score away from home in the first half. West Brom don't score in general. So yeah, 0-0, I don't think it was a surprise of either, you know, fan base really coming into 0-0. I'm sure Sky were probably questioning their decision at half-time to put this on TV. Half-time then, West Brom made a sub. They brought on Darlong Furlong for Dara O'Shea, probably due to a potential injury. Swansea City then, you know, tried to get a goal in the second half. You know, we upped the tempo a little bit. It was a free kick which ended in nothing. Brian Manning recovers the ball well. You know, we've seen this so many times with Manning. Puts in a lovely left-footed cross. And Obafemi, for me, he's got to do better. He goes in between the two centre-halves, Ajayi and Bartley. None of them see him. He just drifts in between the two, gets a really good bit of space. You know, he potentially could have took a touch, but, you know, it would have been really hard to take a touch there. But for me, you know, it's a really good cross, and, you know, a player of Obafemi's qualities should be hitting the target from there. And, you know, even if he does hit the target, you know, the keeper could parry and it could come straight back to Michael. So yeah, I think he should have done a little bit better with that. You know, West Brom made a few more changes. They brought off Adam Reach, and they brought on this youngster, the Portuguese youngster. They also brought on Carlon Grant as well to try and, you know, rescue a goal really, because they're desperate for one at the moment. West Brom then going forward again. Callum Robertson, probably West Brom's big danger man from last night, again hits the post. He does really well on the halfway line, being Cabano. Cabano's a little bit, you know, worried to tackle him. He doesn't want a yellow card, which is fair enough. You know, Swansea players can't really get near him either, because, you know, Robinson's a good player at this level. He drifts inside onto the edge of the box and just hits his effort off the post and wide. From my angle, I really did think he was going into the back, and then, you You know, Robinson was already close to scoring once in the first half, and he was doubly as close in the second half. So a little bit of luck there for Swansea City, and it's a little bit of luck we've not had over the last couple of weeks, especially away from home. George Baldock's got an absolute screamer. Swansea City then do take the lead. Olivier Encham, of course, causing the goal. He comes off the bench and makes an instant impact, gets the ball on the halfway line. He beats the young Portuguese midfielder who came off the bench. Really, really good work from Olivier Encham. Cuts in to the edge of the box, slides it back, and Joel Perot is there to finish it under Sam Johnson's legs. Beautiful finish from Joel Perot. Beautiful play from Olivier Encham, and Swansea City take the lead with 11 minutes to go. Encham, we all know, he's a quality player at this level, but his inconsistency just costs him. And at times, I'd rather him be on the bench and come on than starting, because he shows more of an impact off the bench. So with Encham, I would know if I would start him next week against Coventry, because will he show an impact, or will he be more of an impact player off the bench? For example, Jefferson Montero could never do it when starting off the bench. He was absolutely magnificent. But yeah, Perot, back amongst the goals, scored against Bristol City, scored again today, so he's back amongst the goals. Pro's been a fantastic signing, your first assist now, a lot of goals, £1 million, terrific signing. Again, if we want to go anywhere under the Russell Martin system, we need players like Joel Pro to stay at the club and build onto the future. Swansea City then double their lead a couple of minutes later. Corey Smith coming off the bench this time and also making an instant impact. So Martin subs last night were absolutely terrific. Corey Smith comes on for Obafemi to try and shore up the game, but anyway, Smith actually helped us win the game. Yeah, it was really, really good play from Hannes off down that left-hand side, gets a cross in from Semi Ajayi. I think Smith tries to shoot, but completely, mess up his kick. It comes out wide to Christie, who takes a really, really good touch in front of his feet. Just absolutely smashed the ball. Goalkeeper probably should be doing a little bit better, especially Sam Johnson's quality. Probably should be saving that, but don't take anything away from the power of the strike. It's a brilliant strike from Cyrus Christie. 2 goals in as many games now. It's scored against Bristol City, of course. So it's great to see, full-backs, contributing. Hannes well from the left-hand side, putting a lovely ball in, and Christie's at the back post to finish it. 2-0. Really, really good stuff. Carl Joseph comes on towards the end of the game as well to give him a few minutes, and, Perot not to get injured for the next game. But yeah, all round a good day, to be fair. West Brom, I do feel a little bit sorry for them because they were absolutely dreadful, and Steve Bruce, I don't think he's the type of manager you want in 2022 when you're trying to get promotion from the Championship. He's done it before, yes, but times have moved on. The younger managers like Russell Martin have come into the game, and the football these days is about possession, pressing, creating chances, not about hoofball to Andy Carroll, who's about 39 years old. He's not 39, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, West Brom, their fans were definitely not happy last night. They were chanting, "You're not fit to wear the shirt." There was a pitch invasion as well due to some unhappy fans. Yeah, I do feel sorry for West Brom. Look, they're a huge club at this level. They've recently just got relegated from the Premier League. They've got some good players on paper, but for some reason they're just not working as a team. They will survive relegation. There are a lot of points from safety, but I can see why they're worrying. A lot of losses, but every fan base does this. When you lose a lot of games, first thing you worry is about relegation, stuff like that. But West Brom will be fine for relegation, but I think our win over them last night will definitely halt their promotion hopes. So let's go on to player ratings then for Swansea City. If you guys want to put your player ratings in, then put them in the comment section down below. So let's start off with Andy Fisher. Look, Andy Fisher, clean sheet, which is really, really good. I thought his passing was much better last night. I think there was only one time where his kicking wasn't great, and West Brom didn't capitalise for it, which is good. But yeah, I'll probably give him an average 6, to be fair. He didn't have any saves to make, to be fair. I think he had to make one brilliant save, but it was offside, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll give Andy Fish an average is 5, so I'll give him a 6. Back 3, then let's start with the Welshman Ben Cabano. Pretty steady performance, to be fair. He put himself up against Andy Carroll a few times, won a few aerial duels, but that chance from Callum Robinson, if he scores that, we're all looking at Cabano thinking, should be doing better there. So I'll give Cabano a 6. Carl Norton a 7. In the first half, potentially out of position for that Callum Robinson header, but you could say it's just a really, really good cross and great movement from Robinson. But Norton, passed out from the back, he's absolutely terrific. It's great to have Norton back in the side, especially in the middle centre half. He's had so much stability, and when Finlay Burns does get to play alongside Carl Norton, Finlay Burns' game's going to improve as well. So I'll give Norton a 7. Ryan Manning, 7. got robbed of an assist from Michael Obafemi. It's a beautiful cross from Manning. I would like to see Manning take some free kicks. I don't think we had men last night, but I would like to see Manning take some free kicks because he definitely can strike a ball. Onto the wing-backs, Hannes Wolf 7, of course a big influence and the reason why we won this game. Creativity was absolutely phenomenal last night. Again, questions over his defensive awareness, but you know, he's an attacking midfielder playing at left wing back. Until Nathaniel Ogbeta is fully fit, you know, Hannes Wolf will have to do a job there. 7, Cyrus Christie, the goal scorer. 8, you know, really good signing Christie has been since January. For me, been a better player than Ethan Laird just for the end product, but Chrissy's got more experience, of course. But yeah, he's going to be a free agent in the summer, and you know, if he carries on this form, then I don't see why we shouldn't be going up for him in the summer. Midfield, Downs and Grimes, going to keep it simple, going to give both of these a 7. Both very good, both, you know, good in the midfield, steady, winning tackles. Flynn Downs got a yellow card. I know he's very disciplined for the rest of the game, so yeah, both of those are 7. Attacking 3 then, Perot 8, goal scorer, machine, Pyro, absolute scenes. Every time he scores with a pyro on the pitch, you just love to see it. Perot, what a player he is, you know. There was a little spell a couple of weeks ago where he wasn't scoring, he got dropped, I believe, as well. He missed a couple of sitters at Hull, and I was thinking, oh, has the Perot, you know, fire streak gone? No, it hasn't. Every striker, I guess, has a little bit of a poor time, but Perot's back and he's firing. It's great to see. And then let's go on to Jamie Patterson. Bit of a quiet game from Pato last night. Again, against a team like West Brom, we've got quite a lot of decent defensive players. You know, Patterson can't create too much. But again, you know, Patterson's been a big player this season for us, and unfortunately couldn't do it last night. 6. Obafemi, giving him a 6 as well. Probably should have gone on the score sheet. He moved on quite good. In the first half, he's running at West Brom defenders and, you know, trying to create chances. But, yeah, probably should have scored. Olivier Encham then came off the bench and only played about 15 minutes. But the 15 minutes he did play, wow, what an impact. 8, you know, created a goal. What a player. Corey Smith came on the 83rd minute, got an assist in the 84th minute. Things you love to see. Yeah, Smith, 7. Yeah, look, it's a lucky assist at the end of the day. He's gone for a shot and he's completely miskicked it, but they all count. And Carl Joseph, an average 5. Look, he came on for about 2 minutes. I can't really give more than that. Russell Martin rating, I'll give him an 8. Like some of the higher players, you know, I've given 8. Could say it's a little bit harsh not to give a few players a 9. Definitely not a 10 in my aspects. But yeah, Martin got his team selection spot on. You know, subs clearly worked. You know, Incham and Smith both came off and both got an assist to their name. You know, very disciplined performance. You know, passing up the back yesterday, we were much more disciplined, not making too many risks. And, you know, against a player like Andy Carroll, I thought we defended it very well. A player like Dean Garner had some bright sparks in the game, but I didn't think he did too much. So yeah, defended very well. It was a good all-round day, to be fair. A 2-0 away victory. Good to see. Our first away win since Barnsley in November. It's been a long time coming, but let's hope we can build on this win and, you know, try and get something of Coventry next Saturday, which will be a very tough game indeed. You know, Coventry are a very dangerous side, but I'll be previewing that game in a few days' time. Let me know down below, guys, what your player rating is and who was your man of the match. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this match reaction. If you did, please do smash a thumbs up, comment and subscribe. We are closing in on 4,600 subscribers, so the closer we get there, the better. But yeah, really good to see the Swans win away from home. If you've not checked the match vlog or match preview, then go and check that out, guys. I do appreciate your support. And thanks for watching. And Swansea City have finally won away from home as the Swans go to the Hawthorns on a Monday night and beat West Bromwich Albion 2-0 away from home, thanks to goals from Joel Perot and Cyrus Christie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. I feel one more chance. Oh, baby, let me show you.